Well, we made it. Well, we made it a whole 2 days, and back to the blizzard. So we're gonna run to Lowe's, get some stuff to finish some drywall, and finish the remodel in the house. Maybe plow some snow. Gotta get the Jeep swept off here. And we're gonna hit the road. But this is pretty much a normal occurrence up here on the mountain. So let's get to it and just send it out there and see where we go. All right, we got back from our treacherous snow trip, so took the Jeep today. Did pretty well. We got a little bit of snow here last night, about 4 to 5 inches. So we're gonna get the old tractor fired up, get the driveway cleared off, and go from there. All right. Even with a roof over it, it's still covered in snow, like always. So our progress so far today is drywall in and mudded in this room thus far, and the other part of our house we've successfully got the paint sprayer hooked up, ready to go with our primer, our ceiling paint, and straight murder room this with the plastic. Get the shoes on. So Plastic hung, everything's sealed off. We got our ceiling in our final coat of mud. One more coat of sanding and we'll be done there. So hopefully by probably 10 o'clock tonight, I can have the primer on and the paint, pull down all this plastic, move it all to the other room, finish the drywall tomorrow, sanding, paint, prime. That room will be completely done tomorrow. And then our next project we're gonna move to after we get done in here is our kitchen, which everything from one part of the house is now in here. But yes, we're gonna cover this ceiling with drywall, can lights the whole way around, and it will look so much nicer. And the reason we're covering it is because every time the ceiling vibrates from somebody walking around upstairs, 18th century farmhouse, the dust works its way through the cracks and falls onto our giant kitchen table. So, and yes, built this kitchen table. It's pretty nice, 10-footer, and it works out great. But that's progress for today, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Are we dextering this room? Yes, we're making this room completely splatterproof. And why is that? Because we are going to spray all our crown molding for our entire renovation job in the house in one shot. So, we're gonna hang some plastic, set up the paint sprayer, get all this sprayed to speed up the process, and move forward with that, and you can watch along. Alright, so we'll spray on this side, dry on that side. This is just going to be one giant cloud of just total, can't see anything once I start. So we'll start recording, see how messed up the camera gets, and we'll go from there. Alright, so what we're using for a paint sprayer, I picked this up at an auction. The great thing about Lowe's is people will literally buy something and use it and bring it back, and it goes straight to auction because they don't know how people beat it up or whatever. Which is, you know, the people that are doing it are kind of jerks. But I got a Magnum X5 for literally $60, and it looked brand new. They used it like one time, cleaned it, and put it back in the box and took it back to Lowe's. Now there's people, not good people in my opinion, yes, but worked out great for me. And these come across the auction block where I go for the returns like once every like 2 months. Sometimes they might have like 3 of them and people didn't clean them up at all and they're totally garbage. And there was something always wrong with them. You just throw them away, but you only pay like 40 bucks for it. Where this one, I've used it a bunch, painted a couple houses with it, rental apartments. But I picked it up for 60 bucks and it's like brand new. So we're gonna get this hooked up. And I bought a couple attachments for the guns, but we're gonna use our 6-inch tip to paint the trim and get it all put together and go from there.
These are excellent sawmills. Okay, here's a little riddle for you. Come on.
All right. So,
Yeah, right here.
to get this going, safety glasses. And where's our respirator? Did I bury the respirator? And respirator. Don't spray without a respirator.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, can you hold this? Let me try it. I wonder if we might need to replace that gas strut. Is that hydraulics? Or is that gas strut right there? Yeah.
first thing you want to do is test your spray pattern. So always spray the plastic to make sure it's good.
Okay.
All right, so it's a tad bit dusty in here still, but this is why you put down plastic and everything, because you see the floor is totally white. Obviously that's just a shadow, but that overspray gets on everything. So we'll let this dry, the overspray calm down, and show you how to clean the gun. So that was essentially a full bucket. We're about, I don't know, we used about 3/4 of it. So it's not horrible. But, yeah, okay. So, all right, final bucket of water. Got my tips and stuff in here. Take pride in cleaning your stuff and keeping it working. I mean, kind of look at it this way. You can wash your car every Sunday and get it nice and clean and keep it waxed up on the outside, but if you don't change the oil, does it really even matter? So I might not be the cleanest stuff on the outside, but every time I grab it, it's going to function. I'll keep it sprayed off, but it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as the inside's nice and clean, that's what really matters. The inside's what actually makes it run. So, take a look at the paint booth set up. You can see everything lays nice and flat and smooth. Looks a lot nicer than no brush marks. Just lays perfect. So we'll get that set up, trimmed on. Once again, you can see just a massive amount of paint you get oversprayed, but like it's way worth it and way faster. So I'll catch you later. All right, so I came out here to dump the water, and we've had an absolutely massive ice storm. You see, it's nice and slippery, and everything is just completely covered. Oh, the poor Dodge, frozen solid. And we can just moonwalk and have all types of fun out here. Okay, let's get inside so I don't fall on my butt. All right, we're gonna finish out the crown molding in this room to finish off all the work we did with the drywall and everything, so enjoy. All right, am I a woodworking expert? No, but we've been coping the corners. And is it perfect? No, because I don't have an angle. I don't have the ability to come in here and check my angle, but look at that. Pretty close. Just a little tiny crack. Can't see it this way. Getting better. If I get an angle finder, we'll be good. But so far, that's where we're at. Hit this wall, we're done. Got a little bit of a seam there, but you can barely see it. So let's keep moving forward. All right, so we're all done. Check it out. Crown the whole way around the room. All the joints are coped in place, whole way around. Looks great for what I'm able to do. Now, some of those out there that are like better at doing this stuff, you're gonna be like, yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie, I definitely screwed up this corner. But by the time I got to the end, it's pretty tight. You're not gonna get barely a fingernail in there. So, not an expert, didn't claim to be, but we'll go through our motions and learn. So, if you like what I'm doing, like the page, follow, comment if you see I did something wrong, you think I do it better, and I'll see you on the next one.